Hello, everybody, and welcome to Alternative Interactions. I'm Gary. Today, I'm going to talk about the click fest of AI and what I'm starting to notice very much so coming across on our social media. But before we start that, I have a really exciting announcement to make. Tomorrow, we have Honey C Golden for our Rocking Pandoras box with Richard and myself. So really excited to have Honey C Golden on with us. So yeah, so that's a little update on what we're doing this week's Rocking Pandoras box, and really looking forward to that one, I can assure you. So please tune in on Sunday evening UK time, 9:30, something like that. I should imagine we'll get it done and uploaded. So looking forward to that one. So yeah, today I want to talk about the kind of the click fest of AI excrement. um as you all know, I don't trust AI and I don't like AI, and I don't use AI in any way, shape, or form. It obviously has some benefits, without doubt. But in my life, I don't see any benefit it could bring to it. There's no, it's not. I know many people, I know some people that have are using it to help them in the system in letters, legal and otherwise, and it's very good. But for me, it's not the essence of me. If I send a letter and it's not quite right, not that I do legal ones, but any kind of response, it's not me, and I want it to be me. So spelling mistakes and poor grammar and everything else goes in it. That's real. That's you know, no fluff, as it were. So there we go. Now, what I'm seeing at the moment, and it started probably about a month ago. Now, I'm not on Facebook, but the Wizard of Oz, my partner Mel is, and she's like doom scrolling. Somehow click on something that leads to something else, that leads to something else, and all these lovely sort of like, Mel tends to look at nice things, more so on the doom scrolling than anything else, which is lovely. But it was showing all these lovely things that were really not, how can I put it? Really not real. So, what do I mean by that? Well, I would say every other reel that Mel looked at for nearly probably 45 minutes, an hour, was AI clickbait. AI, not real. Now, you can say, well, that's fine, it's nice things and it's good, but for me, there's a big red flag. Wow, wow, wow. This is dodgy, this is dodgy. And fundamentally what I'm talking about here is it's the desensitization of reality to a different kind of reality, a metaverse, in fact. And although it's okay, I guess, in small doses, when it starts to become the majority share on other platforms, then for me, the red flag starts to come out. Now, I'm only on Telegram. Links down there for my Telegram channel. Telegram's a very good source of information, and there's an awful lot of really good stuff in there, some really good channels. But I've noticed in the last few weeks, certainly last week, that a lot of these channels are now sharing this AI excrement. Now, I don't care if I'm going to trigger people by saying that, but it's true. Okay. So All of a sudden, we've got bears jumping over fences, attacking children, and cats saving the day. And that, although that maybe happened once or twice in a lifetime, it's now every single time there's always a baby on the porch and the bear jumps over and the cat comes to the rescue and the bear jumps back over. We also see it with lions or cougars, or, mountain lions and such like, where they're doing the same and the cat comes to the rescue or the dog comes to the rescue and the mum who's nowhere to be seen suddenly rushes in and picks up the baby and oh my God, isn't it lovely? No, it isn't lovely at all. It's a false paradigm. It's not real. I'm a realist. I'm a researcher. I do research on real things. I'm a realist. And that just makes my brain melt out of my ears. And I'm seeing it across all channels, all channels. It's like this, it's like a plague. It's like an invasive wood rot going across the channels. And the problem is on simple things like that that are AI clickfest rubbish. We then get far more sophisticated and we're seeing false paradigms about Donald Trump. We're seeing false paradigms about all sorts of things going on. And because the AI is so good now, we can't tell the difference, or it's very difficult to tell the difference. Or we get a story with an AI voice. So we get the real pictures, but it's an AI voice expressing what's going on. And for me, that's I'm not playing that game. I'm not interested. I want to deal with humans and I want to interact with humans. If I see art, I want to see art done by humans, not not just done for the sake of, you know, very clever AI stuff. I'm not really interested in it. And a lot of the time the AI stuff puts Fibonacci demonic stuff in it anyway, in the subconscious, you know. Like I said before with the AI, I sat down with the Wizard of Oz and we asked 7 questions. 7 questions I asked AI, and AI lied on every single one. And I mean lied, gave me the wrong answer. Even though it knew the correct answer, it gave me the wrong answer 7 times out of 7 times. And when we typed in the real answer and what really it was, we got, oh yes, sorry, you are correct. This is how it was. Or you bring up a very interesting point. Yes, your point has validity. This goes back to discernment. This goes back to our sovereign selves. And this is part of their control mechanism of the latest attack on us. And I can assure you it's an attack. It's nefarious and it ain't good. It's got nothing good about it whatsoever. They're desensitizing you into watching stuff that's correct, clearly not correct, so that they can stick in not correct propaganda. I'm not having it, and I'm calling it out now, as you can tell. This is the Russian doll stroke onion indoctrination. This is the onion. They're putting layers back of the onion onto your head while you watch this rubbish. Subconsciously, you don't know what's in the background of this stuff. What are they pumping in subconsciously? What frequencies are they pumping in? You know, it's bad enough that we spend most of our lives on these things anyway. It really is bad enough. And I'm worse than many because I do content. But the fact that we're spending all this time on these devices and what we're watching, probably 50% of what we're watching now is fake AI rubbish, is staggering. Is it really good for you? Is it good for the head? Is it good for your understanding of the realm? And obviously it's okay if you understand what it is and you want a little bit of escapism, that's fine. understanding it for what it is. But I think there's many people out there are sharing this stuff and they haven't got a clue. We've been in a war for a very long time with the mind and the soul. And this is just another example of this, you know. All the inner work and all the work we're doing, trying to improve ourselves, be the best version of ourselves, all the amazing stuff we're doing, all the journey we've taken, you know. For those that didn't get this, $1 trillion worth of, you know, advertising push, brain melt, brainwashing, the full works that was spent on us to get us to get that, and we never did. And yet now here we are, sat there with a device, and our brains are melting out, trying to do something else, trying to get another system into us, trying to desensitize us and a lot of the stuff we're watching. I wonder how many people are now going to see bear attacks or cougar attacks on children and decide that they can start running bears over or shooting bears or hunting bears from these things. And it happens. It happens, you know. And I'm sorry this is a bit of a rant, but it's always going to be a rant because I feel the energy of this stuff and it makes my skin crawl. It really does. Really does. The onion of indoctrination is your AI click fest excrement that you're watching. Tell you that now. Just asking you to be mindful of this, be aware of this. It's not good. It's not good. We've come such a long way. We're right on the precipice, we're right on the edge now. We really are right on the edge. And they're going to throw everything they can at us. And this is one of those things. So be mindful, you know, it's coming into autumn now, winter time in the UK. We've had super strong winds and stuff, but get out and do some real things, you know. The other night, I went to Cromer on the coast in North Norfolk, and they've got an old school, proper old school theatre, and we went and watched this lady called Psychic Sally. Very enjoyable evening, but we got out in the world, didn't watch our phones, did something lovely. And oh my God, the weather and the wind. Oh my God, the sea was crashing over. And to walk down the pier, we nearly got blown off the pier, literally blown off the pier into the North Sea. And yeah, that was, and then it started raining. And oh my God, talk about drowned rats. But what an experience. That was real. As real as it gets in this Matrix, that was a real experience. And how lovely, compared to sitting there all night doom scrolling, watching AI controlled, mind controlled indoctrination. That's all I'm saying, really. It's lovely to get out, and tonight I'm out as well, watching a local rock band who does Fleetwood Mac covers called Songbird. I mean, how amazing, getting out and doing things, going out with friends as well, which is even nicer. So being real and authentic, I guess, Also got to say a big thank you to Pam. I don't know if this will pick it up, but no, it's not going to really. But there we go. Alternative interaction. She did this lovely t-shirt for me that thank you very much, Pam. Amazing. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. You're a star. And thank you for all the support I get and all the lovely comments and sometimes the not so nice comments, Let me know what you think. Am I right about the AI? And have you noticed this? Have you noticed this change? Let me know. And I also look forward to seeing you all on Rocking Pandoras Box on Sunday, 26th, with our special guest, Honey C. Golden. Can't wait for that one. Thank you very much, everybody. And with that, the rant's over. And have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Bye.